See what happens here in this first match between MKLeo and Void right here.
You already know he's one of the most polished players the game's ever produced. The same, of course, can be said for Leo. So this is certainly going to be a slobber knocker and not going to disappoint like any of their sets tend to do. Smart stuff right there. Leo saving his jump and able to up B.
Yeah, for a second I thought he actually used the jump, but that was him starting his up B early, trying to break out that combo. All right, my man is really loving the cross slash right now. Without no limit.
I mean, it does a ton of damage, man. 19
really
raw, I believe. Something absurd like that. There's some little back and forth action here. Void doing a good job just trying to keep him off stage. And trying to snuff out that limit. No, not going to get it there. Leo able to recover safely here.
All right.
Look what Void does, man. He is consistently just hurting him back off the stage right there. That is the whole game plan.
Right. Did you see him, though? Did you see it? Like, he got hit with the spike, and instead of even teching, he just wall clinged right there. Like, man, you thought I was going to? I'm a ninja, dog. I'm a ninja.
Void, known to be fearless right here. Oh, good catch with that dash attack.
Oh, yeah, that's going to get a punish right there. Trying to go for the early landing of the bouncy fish, which is usually safer than landing, like, the bouncy fish on stage, like, after the hit.
Yeah.
But, you know, it looks like Leo had that scouted out, and just like that, managed to bring himself all the way back into this game. That's crazy, though, because you could definitely say that Void had the momentum pretty much that entire first stock.
Oh, he absolutely did.
Yeah.
It looked like at some point he was going to snuff out that stock rather early, but, you know, the tenacious attitude of Leo serving him well right here. He lets that limit rip in the form of a blade beam. They're going to get some nice meaty percent there again off that cross slash. As you commented, he's been utilizing quite well throughout this set here and really just pulling ahead against Void, who is struggling to just get some semblance of control back here. Leo having none of it.
Yeah, he's looking real good this time around. I mean, that was quick, dog. The no limit soldier, man. Shout out to Master P. That was the gameplay that he was giving right there. He got limit, I think, once or twice in the set, and it really didn't net him anything crazy. He really just outplayed him.
Yeah, I mean, it really just amounted to, you know, use his limit one time to recover, use it one time as blade beam to put some pressure on that shield and give himself some space. But, you know, after that, I mean, it was just all Leo from the jump.
Yeah.
Tremendous effort right there.
I mean, what a signing right there. What a showing for Leo. As you said, you know, out the gate, Void was looking real nice, but after that, that was all, you know, that was all she wrote. All he wrote.
No rewrite needed.
I'm saying, man, no Game of Thrones out here.
All right, so game number 2, obviously Void not content with how that second game went, or excuse me, how that first game went. So for game number 2, we're going to run it right back to FD and see how he fares. No pun intended.
Well, I mean, he did get some fares in there.
I mean, there was definitely some fares.
I mean, honestly, all he really needs to do right here is, I think, early percents, because he's getting that push off the stage and forcing Leo to use his double jump. All he really needs to do is maybe possibly try to bait out the cross slash or the climb hazard, and then punish it accordingly. Push that man just a little far out so he can't get back.
I feel you on that.
But it's looking a little difficult. We got the limit on deck this time around, trying to get himself back on the stage.
Yeah, that's just creating even more of a hazardous situation here for Void to have to play around that, able to find a grab here and immediately toss him off that stage, doing his best to try and get him to exhaust that limit, but no go thus far for Leo.
Actually using the footstool to get back to stage. Smart stuff. Does exhaust the limit on the shield, though. And Void, did he duck that? Like, all right. Oh, probably could have taken a bigger punch right there. It was a little late on the draw. Tries to go for it again. Takes the dash attack this time around, though.
Yeah, not going to miss that punish twice in a row. Oh, what an answer right there. Just challenging Void's attempt to come back to the stage with that dash attack. Nice meaty coverage.
Void managed to get back on stage. Oh, actually getting grabbed up himself. The up throw, not going to finish yet. A little close, though. Did not expect that.
Cloud doesn't have much of a kill throw, man, but at the right percents, I mean, Sheik just being so light, she could find herself being quite susceptible to that situation, depending on how this pans out here. None of these up airs working out for Void, as Leo does a good job just staying out of that here, and again, not going to find one.
Okay, jab, jab, dash attack right there. I think he might have too much percent to even go for it. Oh, that was nice. Just one hit of the up air to drag him down. Not ready for the tech. Ends up taking that stock with a down smash.
Yeah, beautiful. And we've seen Void in that situation so many times and just able to get that drag down off of the up air into the underused move right there in the down smash from Sheik.
All right, carrying him off right here. Force the jump. Leo very smart with the cut. Wow, I can't believe he actually got that, too.
I'm saying, right?
Very smart with the cover. He gets that one, like a slight hit of the climb hazard before he grabs ledge, and then follows that up with a quick up air.
There it is.
My man's got those.
All right, speaking of a quick up air, that certainly was a one that Leo needed. All right, finds himself back into this matchup.
All right. Definitely back in this matchup indeed right here. Scooped up. The back throw. And he's already, I mean, Floyd is looking real good. Poised to take this game. Force him to use the limit.
He's going to take this limit right here. Oh, and he is looking to take this game, and he does. Avoid striking back, returning the 2 stock that Leo handed out in game 1 with a JV2 of his own.
And hitting the 10th recorded smash attack or forward smash kill in history with Sheik in this game.
Forward smash, baby.
Forward smash. Makes
it work. All right, we hear some Let's Go Void chants, obviously, you know, known to be a crowd favorite.
That Monster Energy, man. That joint is hitting.
I mean, they sponsor the event for a reason, man. Shout out to them. Shout out
to them indeed, man. Now, I'm used to another company coming through, but this time Monster was like, you know what, man, we got it. back, man.
All right, so looks like Leo might be deliberating here, or maybe waiting for Void's decision on what we are taking out of. All right, here we go, guys. Game number 3, and we are kicking it off on Town and City. No character changes needed right here. Both these guys confident in their selections from the first 2 games.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see who pays off.
All right, so, oh, wow. Quick grab right there. This is the second time boys are kind of being scooped up, running up on Leo like that. They're obviously having the run and shield tactic scattered out. Oof. Should be able to get a punish here. Yes, push him back off the stage.
It's going to be a big one here. Oh, gets that last minute back air. I knew he wanted it, man, and then just had the will to just go for it.
Yeah, luckily for Leo, he got the, well, no, not even luckily. Honestly, it's kind of unlucky because he would have been able to make that back with just a regular up B, but he just got his limit, so he ended up using that like immediately.
Had to exhaust that. So I mean, honestly, Void just finds himself in a pretty favorable position right here, getting a ton off these grabs here and just going the distance. Ooh, Leo though getting out the last hit.
All right. So right now, Leo a little behind on percent, but again, he is playing Cloud, has a little more kill power, or a lot more kill power than Sheik right here. Looking for, oh, wow, a little bit of a misstep right there. He definitely had the read. Probably should have went for a full hop instead of a short hop right there. Maybe delayed the bouncing fish a bit.
All right.
Now another limit this time around.
Oh, good catch.
This one works out for him. I was going to say, you know, his limit usage has not really fared well for him this time, or this set, but this time around actually ends up getting a limit cross slash, taking that stock.
All right, so Leo with a very, very fragile lead right here.
Oh, that's unfortunate for him right there. He got the hits, but not all the ones that he needed.
Right.
So he does not end up taking that stock, and oh my God, Leo.
Wow. 3 up airs and a back air, and that is a ton of damage right there being applied to Void here. He finds himself at 52. Looking for a clever way to get rid of this stock here. Leo, though, keep an eye out for him. I know he knows this stock is in danger. He's going to exhaust that limit sooner rather than later.
Yeah. I mean,
that's just off principle.
Honestly, right now, he might actually be able to get a kill with this cross slash.
Exactly.
Void, okay, finally getting a bouncing fish here. He had to chase them all around to get that one, but ends up alleviating a little bit of pressure. That limit gone, and on top of that, that rage gone from Cloud this time around, but it does not matter. That coming through with the cross slash gets that real damage. Okay, Void trying to get a nice little carry-off combo, but doesn't get that third forward air that he was looking for. Oh, that was unfortunate for him.
Goodness.
That was unfortunate for him right there. He ends up getting the bouncing fish, lays down, so it gives him gives Leo enough time to go up there and line up that back that down smash, knowing he was going to try to roll in.
The placement off that was just fantastic from Leo, and that'll put him up 2-1 right here.
Yeah, you had to really give him a shout out for that placement, for the sole fact that he jumped up there and then he turned around, because he could have hit him the other way too. You know, he could have jumped up there and immediately hit him as he was laying down, but he waited. You know, turned that around, got that roll, and pulled that man off the stage.
All right, so that's a big-time win there for Leo here. 1 away from advancing into winners finals, where he would face off against Ally. So as we can see, Void still battling here. Other ideas on his mind, no doubt about it.
Oops, okay. I like that right there. Good weight. You know, usually try to go for the forward air, but this time around, wait, flare to air dodge and punishes accordingly.
And Void has, he has really good anticipation, but he also has the reaction time to kind of back that up too, right?
Oh, okay. Good stuff. He was on stage, man.
Right.
Like, he definitely got sat down right there.
catch here. Leo trying to assume some control right there, but Void battling his way back to the stage here very aggressively.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
I like it.
Leo.
I like the
I do
idea.
like the attempt.
Honestly, if that was a standard get up, he would have lost his life right there. But unfortunately for him, the only person losing their life right now is Leo on his first stock. So ends up losing that a lot earlier than usual too.
Right.
For his cloud, or at least for this set. So
I mean, he's been a good, he's done a fantastic job just keeping that stock, alive as long as possible, man. Just really just kind of pushing it and making it that much more difficult for Void. But Void seemingly finding no problems dispatching up this cloud right now and just racking on a good, healthy amount of damage. Wow, the spacing on Void just so clean right here. I don't know if Leo right here just...
Oh, okay.
Next guest on Void's stream, man. I mean, he is definitely looking a little bit in that training mode, if you will.
Yeah.
Applying all this pressure right here. And it's not getting easier at all for Leo.
I don't know what that little option was he did. He ran through him and then ran back through him and then knew he was going to roll in after that. That's when you strike fear in someone's heart, man.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm some Naruto stuff. All right. And gets himself a stock right here. Just a missed forward air, or back air. Ends up getting Void punished. 145, though, already done a lot of damage. We'll see if he can go ahead and take this game.
Gets the limit, but can't hold on to the stock. Excellent game right there for Void, and he needed that to be a big game 4 win. So we'll see where Leo elects to take him here for game number 5. Outstanding thus far.
Good looking set right now. Game 5, and as you said, Void does have the major wins over Leo, but Leo it's still 3-3. So I mean, no matter which way you cut it, I mean, obviously this is gonna be a close game. There was no call in this one like, oh, he's definitely gonna win, And it's showing right here as we're sitting in game 5 of this beautiful set.
This has been incredible. I mean, and you expect nothing less from both these guys. They always play at that kind of level that really just, if you're a player, if you're a spectator, you're watching, it kind of inspires you, right? You just get so invested in the sets like these, and not a surprise at all that we're going to a game 5. Again, these guys are 3-3 in tournament competition. One of them looking to go ahead of the other. As I did allude to earlier, though, on the national stage, it has been more skewed in Void's favor. So let's see if that trend continues here, or will Leo be advancing on the face against Ally?
Yeah. So just like that, man, we're back to this FD, both of them having a win on the stage. Let's see how this pans out. So I'm going to assume with us going back to FD that Dreamland Battlefield was banned. Because, they could have possibly went to Smash as well, I think. But now that we're back to FD, the gentlemen are agreed to this option. And here we are. 3 games of FD, 2 games on Town City. See how this pays out.
All right, Leo slicing him up early here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this was the stage that... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This is the one where he found that big win.
Yeah. So this guy not looking too big right now for Void, though. I mean, he has not got anything started for himself. Only 20%. I feel like that's kind of just been like a couple fares and maybe some needle damage. But finally gives himself a combo, carries this man across. Maybe force the limit, does force the limit, so a little pressure off, and now he's got full stage control, still adding on to this damage.
Yeah, there's a big time.
Nice. Oh my God.
One grab, and there's a ton of damage to follow off that down smash, but he's still living. Battlefield in the, Battlefield. FD being a rather large stage right here.
Yeah, great spacing right there from MKLeo. That perfect pivot put him in perfect position to go for that down smash. Almost got the stock there, but just a little off of the mark.
All right, slowly but surely getting that limit charged up here. Maybe looking for an up air. Oh, but Void. Nice spacing right there. Oh, Void coming through. Smart stuff. Really good play here. Looking for another grab. Not going to find it, though. Leo's limit has come online.
All right. Oh.
It's a good trade for Leo here.
Yeah, good trade for Leo. Got Void having to go super far back right here. Let's see what he does to get up this ledge. Okay, tries to get a little space, but it did not matter. Leo with the rush down.
There it is.
Covers so many options right there just by doing that neutral layer and then drifting back. And now Void.
And still able to keep his limit intact as well.
Yeah. Void having to figure out. Okay, gets the grab right here as Leo tries to sneak past him, but did not manage to do that. Still keeping up the stage control right here. Not enough.
Yeah, he's going to hang in there, trying to land, uses the down air. Oh, good catch right here.
Wow, okay, Leo. Maybe
saying-
he's probably expecting to come off that ledge a little faster. I mean,
we
that would have
talk-
pulled him into the stage, but I don't know.
Talk about that anticipation from my man Floyd going for that up air right there. What a great catch here. Let's see how far he can push this one.
Yeah, just getting that B&B stuff right there, that forward throw into the bouncing fish. And this time, getting a neutral air. Uh-oh. Oh,
the needles, the extra bit of
oh my, the drop. That's so unfortunate. I feel like that could have been the game.
I really do.
And now Leo with a little bit of limit and probably
and a head of steam right
there.
here.
Yeah, it's a head of steam right there, knowing that he just escaped with this. Oh, is he done? He's done.
He is. What a catch right there. The air dodge leading to the death. Leo with the right amount of patience and the right amount of positioning right there. The cross slash take. I have expected a finishing touch right there, but I think the cross slash, even if it whiffed, would have been better in that situation.
Man, I feel so bad for Floyd right there. I really feel like he had that game had he connected with anything on that right side. You know, he already forced him to use a double jump.